I tried Divergence Warlock, and I gotta say, the deck actually surprised me pleasantly. It is actually pretty greedy and high rolly when you want it to be, and it could be a very interesting deck you could be bringing to Legend right now, and people are really not gonna be expecting it. In this video I'm gonna give you a detailed guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you know what you could be doing with, as well as what to expect against it, so I hope you find it helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great. But now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used. I saw people in Top Legend were doing pretty well with it, and I also kinda did well with it, not gonna lie, even though at the first few games I kinda didn't know what I was doing with it. After a few games, it really did start to click. What is this deck trying to do? Well, it really depends on the matchup, but for the most part, what you're trying to do is amp up your mana nice and quick with Fractured Power, play yourself a Divergence, so you can split yourself Agam, and after that you could be cheating out a couple of very big things with the help of this bad boy a lot earlier than you're supposed to. You don't have that many minions in the deck, so usually Divergence is gonna be pretty guaranteed for you, even though in some games you're probably gonna have to take a 50-50 and see how that goes. We do have quite a lot of removal here, quite a lot of card draw, not that much sustain, but still a decent chunk, and you definitely have a lot of extra threats at the end, so yeah, all around it does make for a perfect storm. What do we have in terms of cards? We start off with a couple of Cursed Catacombs so you can fish out for the important things, but try to play this thing after turn 2 at least, something like that, because a lot of the times you're going to be getting things you won't be able to play just yet. But getting this on turn 2 and getting yourself something like Fractured Power definitely would not be the worst. Couple of Conflict Rates are going to help you with the card draw, and you could be using this on minions you stole with things like Curse Chains. You could also just use it on your Healing Death Rattle, Shadow Sworn, or you could be using it to kill off an unwanted Herald minion if you don't want it to be eating anything, let's say. Eternal Toll can also be helpful like that. You could be using it to get yourself a minion, but for the most part you're going to be doing it for the card draw. Mortal Coil as well gives you a lot of card draw. You could be using it on your own stuff like the Rothhard Dryads, or you could be poking the opponent's stuff. Just don't forget you need to kill something to draw with it. The Rothhard Dryad is either going to be drawing you a Serra or more importantly Agam, and this way you get to actually guarantee you're going to have yourself a big minion to diverge. Cursed Chains could be amazing, especially with all the Herald stuff you have, so if you steal something and you have your far right card being a Herald card, it is going to eat whatever you stole, but you could even do it on an empty board, like stealing something like a taunt. The opponent won't be able to go through it because you are going to return it at the end of the opponent's turn. It's also excellent against egg decks, and that can be huge. The Drain Soul is also nice. You could be using it again for your own stuff, for the opponent's stuff. It heals you. What more could you want for a 2-mana spell? Fractured Power, even though it's going to cost you a mana crystal, you are going to get it in a couple of turns by 2, and that is going to be pretty massive, so you are going to be amping up the ramp a lot faster. But don't forget, if you coin this thing on turn 1, this means on turn 2 you're still going to have 1 mana, even though on turn 3 you're going to have 4. Shadow Sworn Disciple, definitely pretty neat. Gives you a little bit of healing, gives you another Herald card you could be eating stuff with. The Hellfire helps big time with big boards, so you can AoE some stuff. At least the Navigator, you could be very versatile with her. Like if you get yourself Agam and you already diverged on him, you could actually go for 10 mana locations, and that way you get to cheat it out thanks to the guy, both dealing tons of damage and getting yourself a massive location a lot sooner than you're supposed to, and usually discovering a spell, getting the +4 damage, rushers sometimes, gaining armor, and heck, even gaining spell power could be good for your next spell, because you could be AoEing with the Hellfire, with the AoE from Shaldrasil, and heck, you could even drain soul for like a lot more. Shrine of Twilight helps you with the card draw and also heralds your stuff, and getting yourself a couple of heralds before you get to play Deathwing would be pretty cool. Divergence, definitely amazing in the deck, and you get to separate Agam 2 or even 3 times if you play both copies. You could also be separating things like Elise that way, things like Ysera that way, heck, even Ultraxion, even though those would not be the best. It is a possibility if you have nothing better to do. In some cases, it's worth it. Ultraxion helps you get Deathwing a little bit faster. It also gives you more heralds, and that way you get to play Deathwing cheaper if the Divergence game plan is not panning out. Shaldrasil gives you a lot of extra gas, and usually you will be able to actually get yourself the corruption part, so getting yourself the bigger better spells and minions would be very good. Ysera helps you with a lot more mana, and you get to split it up for extra mana twice basically. Agam, like I said, is the most important thing you want to be separating, and separating this twice basically means you get to deal like 20 damage from hand for the opponent, and that's not going to be fun for them, while you're also going to be cheating out a lot lot of stuff. And last but not least, we have Deathwing, which is gonna turn your hero power into 5 damage every turn. You're also gonna get yourself 12 armor, and the 4 options you get to pick from can also be pretty nutty. Matchup wise, we don't have much stats right now, but you are gonna be amazing against things like egg decks. You should be doing fine against slower, greedier decks. We definitely had fun against priests, so if you're sick of those, this should be a good deck against those, but you gotta be smart about it and actually go for a game plan where you basically try to OTK them, but faster decks can definitely topple you over if you don't get your good early game. As for the mulligan, here's what it looks like going first. You definitely want to get yourself the Fractured Power, the Rothard Dryad, Divergence straight out of hold would be okay, Shadowsworn Disciple can be decent, Mortal Coil can be okay, and heck, even Agamagam might make sense against slower matchups, especially if you don't have Rothard Dryad already. Shrine of Twilight, if you're curving into it, could be okay, and depending on the matchup, Hellfire or Eternal Toil or heck even Drain Soul could be an option. On the coin, again, plenty of the same stuff, so mulligan accordingly. That's about it for the deck. Definitely not that cheap, but also not that expensive, given most of these cards are actually free, so the only legendaries you're gonna have to craft would be Ultraxion and Deathwing, and you probably already have those. So yeah, it's definitely an interesting deck you could be trying right now for not so easy legend, but definitely if you're good with the deck, you can be hitting legend with this one. Hope you found it helpful, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be great, but now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top legend with it. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Okay, this looks pretty solid. Yeah, took its sweet time. Let's amp up the ramp up. Gonna be having a lot of mana. Okay, that's a pretty good bloody Hellfire.
Go on, take a bite.
The goodest of bloody Hellfires, that one. Ooh. Okay, Divergence when? Might as well play this expensive fuck so we can get only Agamagam in hand when the Divergence decides to join. I'm gonna do it like this. Ain't no biggie. Get that cyclage going. Yo. Top deck, no doubt. Without a doubt, though. Interesting. Deathwing, one turn away. That's good. Let's get a second Herald. Not ideal, but it'll work. That's kind of annoying if I'm going for Deathwing. Could just go with this at 5 mana. Next turn could pay 9 for this. Yeah, let's go like this. Big game hunter. He'd regret that.
Child's play. Time grows short. Let the heavens ignite.
Could have done it better though. I could have attacked into the 1/5 first. I guess I'll just do the 4 damage AoE in this case. Could have done the 4 damage AoE first as well, so this thing doesn't take the damage. Better things could have been done this game, that's for sure. I did not need to take 4 damage on the 12. If I destroyed the highest health, it would have been a 50-50 with the 5/5. Didn't like those odds. Gret. He could have killed the 12, apparently he has another way. Eight damage from hand, is that you? This gives me a Sarah. Might as well grab her.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
A banana! That's interesting.
Time grows short.
Plus 15 damage with the banana is gonna be lovely. Sheldrussil, lovelier in it.
My duty fulfilled.
If I'm not dead, next turn he should be dead. Let's see who dead.
I've got the beast in my sight.
It's a lot of damage and a lot of healing. Wow.
Madness.
Get a load of this guy. Can still kill a Sarah if he wants to. Doesn't. Well, sucks to be this guy. I mean, he realized he's dead, right? He's literally dead on board right now. This guy screwed the pooch and shot in the bed where he screwed it at, vigorously and long time. Insane.
This is no dream.
He literally could have denied me this as well. Like, he literally could have denied me doing the 5 damage. I still would have been killing him with King Maluk, but he didn't know that. Unless he did. That was a silly little game.
Nazoth versus Garrosh. You dare challenge the ward.
It's the warrior. So far it's probably gonna be important, but I'd rather top deck into it. That looks okay. Pretty okay, actually. Coin out the fractured. Gotta get that manifest. Next turn we're passing. So is he apparently. Is this Egg Warrior maybe? If it's Egg Warrior, it's gonna be a super easy game because I can just yoink his egg. Yeah, looks like it. Sucks to be this guy. Sucks to be this guy in particular.
I
Especially if I steal the egg before he gets the heathen crack at a single time. What would I copy? Nothing too crazy to copy, nothing too crazy to rush. I don't know, copy as a body at least. Don't have the X so far.
Twilight falls upon Adam.
Where the Kris chain at? Yeah, he gets the egg for next turn for sure. +4, +5 on it too. That's kind of a problem actually. Bro. No Kris Catacombs, no Kris Chains, Kris me sideways.
Won't be long.
Oh, that's what you did? Okay, that's decent for me. But I really need to find the goddamn guy before he starts cracking around. There you fucking go. Thanks, guy. Another one. You chose wisely. Could have still pretended that the 7 drop would bring it back, but not really. Against the Pally. Gotta be real quick about it. Against Shadow Storm.
Honor.
Not to be mistaken with Silent Storm. It's a good hand.
The light dims.
That's good. Get the draw 2 times. Let's try and get to look for Fractured Power. No such luck. I don't think I care about Shallow Drasil. Nice.
Go on, take a bite.
It's something. Let's try and get to play Elise. Hopefully we don't top deck another big minion in the meantime. Oof. Okay, we got the big man. Could also just Hellfire and Divergence next turn. It's a 50-50 where it lands, but not the worst 50-50. I think I'm okay with that. I usually play about 1 hour a deck, make a video out of it, move on to the next one, that kind of stuff. Back in the day, I used to spam decks like left and right. Nowadays, I don't feel like it. This guy's not having the super bestest time now. Shit. Well, 2 mana at least not the worst, not the best either though. God knows Agam would have been better.
I remember this place well.
Should have used this first. Should have played this one too. Six armor out of this, discovering a spell, hopefully some good.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
That's dangerous. Dangerous. Fuck. That helps. This would have also been cool if it was cheaper, but it's not cheap enough. This is the best though. It's perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. Next turn I can go for 10 mana from Elise. Although this is quite fucky. Shit. Can I get Kris Chains, please? Fuck. If I don't get Kris Chains, I'm cursed fucked.
I remember this place well.
Doesn't give me a spell. Kris Chains out of this. I botched it. Playing it on this side basically doesn't matter what I get, because now it kills it. And I didn't get it. Yeah. Well, the legendary definitely fucked me over there. Close. Close.
There's off.
Druid.
Malfurion.
Think we're good against those.
Protect the wild.
Hey, look at that. There's the card I needed. This could be aggro, by the way. Might as well be aggro, honestly. Managed to gonna mulligan against aggro. Like this. He's not aggro. So that Hellfire was dumb.
Time waits for no one.
Bloody Hellfire.
Go on, take a bite.
Could look for it like this, or I could just hero power. Let's look for it. Yes. Let's remove this so this guarantees Agamagam. And of course it's gonna insta-top deck Agamagam so I don't draw anything out of it. You motherfucking bitch. Game's a real bitch about it, isn't it? I knew it's gonna do that crap. I knew it. Hilarious game, hilarious. Dude ain't doing much. Dude ain't doing much. Look at me top deck every single expensive shit I possess though.
I remember this.
Let's go with a 5-drop, we have plenty of big ones already. Guess. Let's try. I could just coin out Ultraxion for the sake of potentially top decking Divergence, given we like top decking big stuff so much.
Blaze of prayer.
And there it is. There it is.
Go forth on swift wings.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Pretty chill. Don't mind getting another Divergence before I play this. It's mildly annoying. I could steal it though. Or I could just shuffle it back into his deck. For that to work, I need to not draw with this. Rather stick a dick in it. That's a cool ass animation. Elusive Deathwing. Feels like he farted in his dome or something. Poor bastard can't breathe. Oh man. Stick a dick in it. Yes. Oh, come on, bro. Can you, like, stop top decking for a fucking second? Bloody hellfire. Well, I'm gonna steal that.
What to burn next? Is this normal?
Sounds a boo, right? I do have 8 damage AoE at my disposal. Wasn't lethal. Come on, dude. You know the right answer. Deep down in your heart, you know what to do. Mirror time. Cool.
I concede.
Guess he remembered I have the 5 damage. Took him a while. Figured it out.
Nazoth versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
Dion. Against the priests, gotta be quick about it. Or we get to just Agamagam them to death. Honestly, I'm gonna toss the whole lot. Dig deep for Agamagam plus Divergence kind of deal. Get that mana ramp up. Okay, we're getting the things. Looks solid, I think. So against the priest, I think it's gonna be ending up like a OTK style. Gotta be patient about it. Patient zero about it. Let's just tap that ass.
You're rotten.
We already have Divergence operational. Would be nice if we get Agamagam first. Not too bad.
No, you're rotten.
Nice. Right, lads. Let's try and drop the location, turn after Divergence if we don't top deck any stupid minions. If I top deck, at least I can play her now. That kind of stuff. I don't think I'm gonna be clicking the location next turn. I'm just gonna play a pass. Pretend I didn't mean to do that. Mind games. We meant to not use it.
Scales fall from the eye.
Perfect. Now I get to use it. And that was stupid because I'm gonna burn a top deck for no good reason. Mind games. Fucking idiot. I guess I could go with the catacombs so I have a choice what I burn. Mind games, guys. I can burn the Hellfire, no biggie. To be fair, it wasn't so bad, because at least we did Herald there. The sooner the better.
Let the scales fall.
But still. Could use this for a 10 drop. Problem is we are going to be burning. But I could also use this and not burn.
I remember this place well.
No, I'm not going to be burning. Can work with that. Maybe gaining the armor is not a bad idea, but we are going to get Deathwing real soon, so it's fine.
Go on, take a bite.
Yeah, gotta confuse yourself first. Think, guys, think.
Elune, bring guidance. This fire must not burn again.
I can get a Sarah next turn. Player. No, I can't. Like this. Hmm.
Infinite truth.
That's all he does. He's kind of screwed. Sadly, he does more, but not that much more. Points damage. Top deck's the motherfucking lethal, the lifesteal, dude. If he didn't do that, he was dead. If he didn't do that, he was fucking dead, though. I need another Divergence, but until that happens, let's go like this. Yeah, it is kind of wild. It's kind of dumb, it's kind of wild, but it is what it is. If he ignores a not so small boards, like this even, he might be dead, and I think he is. Lucky piece of shit. Hold up. He's dead, isn't he? I ain't counting. Disgusting! Disgusting! That's kinda solid, yo. That's kinda brutal. F's for nerds. Neat. Oh. That was cool. Kinda enjoyed this deck, not gonna lie.